Hey everyone, I'm Captain Forrest Falcon. Welcome back to Summon Night Swordcraft Story Blind. So, we just got back from the lighthouse, but between episodes, I actually decided that for the first time I would go and do like a solo run to get some materials. So as you can see, we have a lot more crystals, or mystic ore, which was the main thing I was trying to get. And I haven't broken it down yet, but we've got more materials, but I do believe that once again there's going to be a certain kind of material we're going to be a little bit light on. So these beast shoes, yeah, break these down. Got a couple of these, break those down. The spiral ring. Do I ever want to sell anything over just break it down for materials? I'm not sure, but we got one of these, which is good, but as you can see, it's missing one of the parts that I could really use. Oh yeah, also the one problem is that the area that I was grinding in probably had a lot more of these core things. So, like, look, we have like 500 of those now. And we got some Emerald Megatamas. Those are from the last dungeon, so that's going to help us. Oh boy, we got so much stuff. Like, I can't honestly tell which, all this stuff, probably some of the smaller stuff more than anything. So, let's see, break these down. Man, so much emerald. Okay, oh, man, heat sinks are also for that. It's a small faucet, of which I think all I found of those was probably in the actual grinding session. So, like, my gosh, look at everything. Look at how imbalanced this is. Sheesh. Okay, we might be able to make one weapon. Well, I guess I could break down some weapons, too. Okay, so since the mining drill isn't actually what I had in mind, I guess I could break it down again. I might as well break down all the things that I'm not going to be using until, let's see, High Blade. I'm going to craft a new sword, so I'm okay with getting rid of that. Like I said, I'm going to be getting some new swords, so I'm just going to get rid of everything. Okay, you know what, sure. Get rid of the spear, don't need that. This is like very basic. Never going to use that again. I'll keep the ladle, I'll keep the sting claws until I make a new pair of claws. So anyway, the weapon I think we want to make first. Okay, well, one thing, we do have this new axe, and it doesn't use a lot of the materials that we have too little of, but it does take everything we have gotten. So that's the question, do I want to make that axe right now? Because I kind of want to make the new drill right now if I could. So I think I'm going to make this first, so that we can then get another recipe. Also, what... Okay, we got the kilo turbine, so one other thing. What should we be doing? Yeah, making sure we're ready. I've got to get a new technique from Master Braun, so is he just talking about the regular techniques, or is there another technique we can get? That's what we're going to find out.
Hey, Claru, you wanted a new technique, didn't ya? You can try this.
Awesome, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, Sakura stopped by here just a few minutes ago. He's planning something, isn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't tell me anything about it.
Oh no? Is that right? Well, he does take good care of you. I think everything's okay.
Star.
Oh, sorry. I know Claru can depend on you, Zantek. But Claru, if something bad happens to you, how would I explain it to Amorous? You need to be really careful.
Also, give me a new technique. Okay, do we go for more drills, or should I go back to something else like Knuckles? So Spear, I'm feeling comfortable with the current one. Honestly, like, is it worth it to build all the smaller stuff up to catch back up now? Like, it might be if I'm trying to do something... Whoa. What do you mean I'm gonna quit? Oh, no. Okay, so I just pressed B to back out. So, I really want to get a bit better with drills, so I should get another one of these. And I do want to make that new axe, or let's see what we can make. So the new drill is gonna use basically everything we got for that. We might not be able to make 2 of them is the thing. I could break down my other ones, and that might give me enough to make it. But then I won't have enough for the axe, chances are. We really need to find some more sapphire, which would be possible if we were able to, oops. I'm just going to go to equipment. So if we're replacing drill, we don't need this. And we can then break down those weapons and see what we can get. So we can break down this. No, wait. No. That's just what we crafted. Let me just go ahead and equip the new drill so that I don't accidentally just destroy it. So mining drill, kilo drill, and the mega rotor. Well, maybe before I do that, let's just get the next recipe. See if we can get another drill. Because maybe we want to... Let's see what you got. I can get the next drill. Sure, why not? Let's max out on drill. I might not be able to get the axe, though, if I keep going with leveling up the drill. So let's see... What does this next drill need? It doesn't need that much. If anything, maybe I should... Okay, you know what? Since I can make that next drill, let me remove this. Oops. And we're just gonna break down all our weapons, get the materials back. So, yep. Breaking everything down, recycling everything. Everything is going. Absolutely everything. Because I need them to max out on materials right now. Okay, so we're going to make this next drill, which is this one. And we should still have plenty left. What do we got? Okay. The Giga drill, the Giga turbine. Okay, let me just see, is that as far as we can go with drills? I really just wanted to see how far we can go along. Okay, Braun. We could make another drill. I want to see how far we can go. Let's keep going. Like, sheesh. How far do we have to go? Man. Like, it would be great if we could actually start traveling around on our boat soon. That's something that we really need to happen soon, because then I could go to an area where I could actually, you know, find all the materials that I need. All the specific materials I need. Okay, so the thing is that if I make this, I won't really be able to do anything with the mystic ore with it. Whereas with this, I could make another one. Let me just give me a second. I want to make sure I don't screw things up in making a second one. Okay, so we're going to test this theory out now with the Giga Turbine. Okay, so what it says is use mystic ore on this item. Okay, so I could use it on this one. It would take 27 mystic ore, but we would get it something. But so that's how it works. So each one, I guess, has like a certain amount of mystic ore that can be used on the second version of it, and that will upgrade it into something better. So that's how that works. So, like, do I just want to go for the next drill? I kind of do. We're so close to it. Like, that's the problem. I feel like I might as well just, while I'm so close, I might as well just, you know, get as far along as I can on the recipes as I possibly can. Okay, let's make the next drill. And hopefully I will get better at using some of these things as we actually get through some of those fights, because I literally had the fight against Eurexa, but I panicked and was like, oh no, I need to attack to get the last few durabilities. If I'd been paying attention and thinking straight, I would have just tried blocking and getting Eurexa. Okay, that's as far as we can go with that. So, next what I think is maybe Knuckles. Yeah, drills and knuckles. Spears, like, I like this spear, but maybe I just try and get spears from, you know, breaking people's weapons. Maybe I don't just go crazy along the main line of weapons. Okay, so let me just check what the next knuckle is. Oh, man. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, how much do we need for this? Okay, we need like 47, and we probably don't have enough mystic ore. So let's see if we can make the materials for that. We have like nothing. I can't break this down. I literally need it in order to craft the thing. I don't think we have enough to do anything more with our stuff to get it. Let me just try and see, can we make the axe still, or... We only need 12 for this. I could make the axe. And if I'm going to make the axe, then what I could do is I could break down my current axe, I think. Because these are the same element, I don't really need to have 2 of these. And I've been making use of Eurexa's spear much more than the Whirlwind axe. So I think, as well as this weapon has served me, I think its time is done. And hopefully that will give me the materials I need. Also, breaking this down will give me some more mystic ore back. And we're going to be just a little bit shy. Oh man, just like... We just need like a tiny bit left. Do I really get rid of the ladle? Is there anything else I could break down? Like, surely there's some of this stuff that I could just, you know, break down to get what I want. Amulet lowers... You know what? No. There. Okay, now we can create a weapon. Yeah, those amulets, I just never use them. Okay, so this is going to use basically everything. Let's make it. So, this is like the one that we got from completing the quest for that guy. We got a fiery axe. So, yeah, that's why I was fine with, you know, breaking down my old weapon, because the thing is that having things that have the same element type is kind of a problem. Let me just put this on, and the axe. There we go. So now we've got a bit more of elemental spread out. These weapons are all fairly good. Eurexa's spear is pretty close to this. So, and this drill also really good. So everything is kind of up to code now. So now I think we're good to go and do a bit of grinding. So I know, like, so I think at this point, before doing whatever, what's his name was? Oh, Razzie, you're actually here. My gosh. Big bro, are you here to ask me to go with you? Huh? How'd you already know about that? Yeah, I was just speaking to Master Sakuro, and he said that I can't go with him because it'll be too dangerous. But I wanted to go with you guys. But if he said not to, then you better not go. Take care of yourself. Yeah, thanks. Why is it dangerous? Star. Okay, so this is Razzie's spot. I was wondering when we were going to start seeing them. Does that mean Scenery is, like, up here? Yes.
Claru, what, would you like me to come with you? Sorry, I can't come this time. I have a quarterfinal match tomorrow, so I can't run off.
It's good to see that Scenery's her usual self. Do you know where I'm going?
Yeah, but my big sister said that I can't go with you. But like I said, I have to stay here and fight in a match tomorrow. So you'll have to go alone.
I'll be okay. Good luck in your match, Scenery.
Don't get hurt.
She can't come with me. Why not? What does her sister know that I don't? Star. Okay, so now every room is basically occupied now. Now it's like this place is all filled up. I had a feeling that they would have rooms here.
There's a girl named Scenery in the Silver Guild with us. If she wins her match today, she'll proceed to the semifinal, right? You'll probably have to battle with her then. Whoop her good, okay? Oh, you must really dislike Scenery. Hey, you're involved in shady affairs. I don't know what you've seen in Vance, but don't go snooping around. By the way, you'll be battling Scenery soon, right? I want you to beat that rat in the finals or semifinals. Huh, do you guys hate each other? People who are similar tend to dislike each other. That's Ariel's problem.
Well, we know from talking to Sceneri that she doesn't like her either, so... but... Yeah, I had the feeling that, based on the conversation that we were having with Sceneri, is that we're probably going to face off against her next when our match is up. But... So her match is probably tomorrow. That gets her to the semifinal, and then we're going to get matched up against her. And I feel like Varel is going to be the one we face last.
Scenaria is going to have a quarterfinal match. When I saw her, I wished her luck. But she ignored me. Does she hate me?
No, of course not. No one could hate you, Trish. Okay, Casio. Casio, are you still in it?
Ugh, I lost. I finally lost. My dream to become a craft lord has ended in failure. The shame.
I'm so sad. I wanted to see you, Casio. I wanted to match up against you. Maybe we could do a sparring match sometime? Yeah, it's funny. We got into the semifinals like insanely ahead of everyone. And now we've just been doing everything else. Oh, I guess I could talk to other people. Hi, Claire. You've been doing great. I hope to get to watch you in the finals. Okay. You faded into the semifinals. I feel sorry for Razzie, though. Snary's going to have her quarterfinal soon. I'm not worried about her at all. She's awesome. What weapons are you going to take into your semifinal match? I'm doing a survey. Look for the results in next month's Western Weekly. Why do I call it weekly? If it only comes out once a month. Well, I write really slowly. Oh, I see, that's true. You must know who your opponent is first before you can choose your weapon. Take your time, but not too long. I've got a deadline. Like, we've known Sceneri for a while. What kind of weapons would she prefer? Like axes, maybe? Yeah, I know, Braun. Also, is there any reason why I should craft some of the lower level swords, or do you always just get a sword recipe so you can always have a weapon that you can keep up with? Also, where has Amorous been? She's... Like, this is multiple times I've come home, and now she hasn't been there. Should I get concerned yet? Should I get concerned at all about that? That I haven't been seeing her around home lately? How about you? I saw your match. Your style's so cool. Even my father got excited. Dude, that was like... Well, I guess it was days ago. We've just been really busy the last while. I'd like to have a cat. I'd be all warm if it fell asleep in my arms. Wonder whose autograph I should get now, Varel or Sceneri? Or perhaps Claru. I can't decide. They're all so awesome. Yeah, I wonder why you wouldn't ask the guy in front of you. Wonder how deep the labyrinth is. I've only gone down about 20 floors before I chickened out. I'll never sell any of my weapons to Deglea. I take too much pride in my work for those scum to use it. Of course I'll be happy if I can sell a lot of weapons, but I don't want my weapons used for evil. Once they've been sold, I can't control what they're used for. Maybe if I put a lock on the handle. You seem to be pretty strong. I was much stronger when I was young, though. I was able to take on 100 or 200 strays with my sword all at once. Well, that's not true. If I were that strong, I would have become a craft lord by now. Okay, and you? Have you met the Deglean soldiers? I have to see them docking at the port. It's not really peaceful in Wistern anymore. Okay. Now, one thing I was curious about is on the next floor, so I'll meet you there. You seem... Oh, you're Claru. You made it to the semifinals. Nobody from the Silver Guild will win the tournament. Why? Because Varel from the Gold Guild is going to be the next craft lord. He can't be beat. Yeah, we haven't... So, basically, I wanted to come up here because we haven't been to see our friend Shaves or the Gold Guild.
Anyway, don't bother me while I'm training.
I was curious to see if there'd be anyone familiar here. Who are you? Why do you belong to the Gold Guild, Keenan? Oh, it's Keenan. We haven't seen you since the beating we had. You probably want to tell me that I'd be better off in the Silver Guild considering my character? Yes, you do know about their dirty business tactics, don't you? Yeah, the Gold Guild does do bad things, but there is a need for them in Wistern too. Oh, really? Maybe you don't understand now, but you'll understand in the future. I believe that the Gold Guild will become a better guild in time. Uh, yeah, I can see your reasoning.
Young Master Farrell has proceeded to the semifinals as well. The two of you will have to face each other in the tournament sooner or later. A battle of destiny. Oh, that takes me back. Now I'm excited.
I was curious. We haven't talked to you in like. Sorry, I'm busy. Like. Hasn't said anything to us. I was figuring that maybe there was stuff here that I was missing. No, I can't go in there. Okay. So, nobody... And Chaves doesn't want to talk at all about what happened. No, probably not getting his butt kicked twice. Anyway, I guess that's everything, so... I'll do a quick scout around, see if there are any quests to do, and then I'll meet you in the labyrinth. Okay, so now that we're in the labyrinth, one thing I guess I should mention. I did go back to get lower down into the labyrinth. I wanted to get down to the 26th floor, but I haven't really explored much above that, so we're just going to be taking care of this now and just, oh my gosh, so many bolts. I haven't really explored the floors, I was just trying to get through them as fast as possible. Okay, so haven't really fought too many of these guys, but they're basically like higher level versions of ones we've already fought. Also, I guess I should make use of some of the new weapons. Let's see. Don't really notice much of a difference in those guys. So what I should maybe do is check the bestiary just to see what these guys... Okay, these guys are electric type. I'm not sure, would maybe wind work more effectively? Anyway, I'll just use the axe, I think, for the time being, just to get a bit of skill up with it. Maybe I should use the drill, too. Although, that might not be as important since I'm not as interested as doing damage with it as I am with just breaking weapons. So it feels like with the axe, like, getting, like... Whoops. Oh yeah, I should be uppercutting. There we go. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Sheesh. Like, this is where the spear would actually be handy as opposed to the axe. Oh my gosh. Also, maybe I should be... Back off, you guys. Back off. Like, see? Okay, let's just drill you a bit. Hey, stop that. Okay. There we go. Just gotta drill a few of you guys down. We gotta level up. But yeah, I didn't want to do much fighting down here just because of the fact that, now let's split a little bit in attack and agility. I didn't want to do too much down here just because I would gain a lot of levels like crazy. Because it's funny, there's a huge power spike, so I thought that maybe I was supposed to come here earlier. Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, and small generator. I wonder if that'll be helpful for materials at all. Come on, get down the stairs. So I think, okay, let's see. Can I uppercut you? Doesn't seem like it. So what seems like the best thing is actually making use of the spear. Or maybe using the drill. That seemed to work okay. Not too great. Also, okay, I'm just going to check the other... You know what? Tell you what. I was thinking of just cutting here, but maybe I'll do a really quick check. All I really want to check is if there's anything like a door or something with an item that I could pick up. You know what? It's probably not even worth it. So let's just move on. Okay, so now we're gonna actually explore some newer floors and hopefully get some newer enemies. Let's see. Like, ouch. Like, against electricity, I wonder. Let me just. Dang it! Okay, I accidentally ended up using Zantek. Okay, so that's obviously not going to be that effective. What I wanted to try is this, because it seems like this is probably going to be very effective against these guys, I think. Well, maybe not that effective. I wonder what is effective against electricity. Water, maybe? We don't really have anything water. We have, like, just a few spells that we could use for that. And I don't want to use those up, just in case. If there's anything, like, actually threatening, then maybe I would use it. Not against those guys. Who knows? Maybe these guys actually are weak to this. I mean, it only takes, like, 3 hits to take them out. Well, it should, but naturally this is just going to be missing out. Oh, come on. You totally should have died to that. Yeah, it sucks we're just missing out on destroying them. Oops. Okay, let me just make sure I'm going the right way here. There we go. Okay, so one thing I'm finding, though, is it's actually kind of a good idea to just start off with the spear against large groups, just because of the fact that, you know, the axe doesn't seem to hit multiple enemies, so it works really well against smaller groups, because then I can just, like, uppercut them and stuff like that. It doesn't work so well against, like, large groups, whereas the spear will just pierce through everything. Like, here, this is probably okay, more or less, because I can uppercut them and actually juggle them like this. Yeah, so it's... But it's like, the axe only hits like one at a time. So, that makes the spear so much better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and since we've got the key, we can actually go a little bit further than we would have been able to. We're almost at the place where the labyrinth key would be. Let's see. Okay, so... Okay, these guys... Like, I haven't... Like, these guys seem to go down pretty well against the axe. Like, a lot better than, say, like some of those ground groups. It works a lot better. Also because the axe seems to be really fast in the air compared to some things. Like, it's still not perfect. Also, I can even uppercut them from down at the ground. Like, ugh. Don't like that. Come on. Shoot, I'm trying to run and then do a quick jump on them. Dang it, he was just like at the perfect spacing to not get hit by that. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's a save point down here. Does that mean... Well, it is just the floor before we hit the gate, right? You guys aren't really worth my time. Also, maybe let me just change something really quick. Okay, I switched the black boots for the Magatama necklace. So now I'll actually have more attack and agility. So that should help a bit in these fights. Okay, and we got a little heal spot here. So, gonna run away from this. So, because this is the spot where it would be locked and we wouldn't be able to go further. Now, hopefully we'll find a warp soon. And let's see if we can find some enemies that will give us some parts that, you know, we're sorely in need of. Oh, man. These guys are all just the same. I don't really care to fight them. Give me something a bit more interesting to fight, game. Like, really, going deep down, it feels like, maybe the labyrinth is just more specialized in, like, core parts as opposed to, the other kind of elements. Maybe we have to go to the specific dungeons to find the things we want for other materials. I wonder if that's the case. Like, it may just be that there's a certain floor we need to get to. Okay, this looks like a job for the axe. Oh, who are you? You look interesting. You also look like you might have something valuable for me. Let's see, can I uppercut you? Yes, I can. That'll make this fight go really easily. Yeah, I just need to be a bit faster. There we go. No problem. But no special drop. So if I see those guys, I think I'll fight them, because... Actually, I can just check the bestiary. That's the nice thing. I don't necessarily need to get, like, the item that they drop. Let's see. So... You drop feather ornament, which might be good. Probably won't... Nothing I care about. Oh, just a wind fossil. It's not that special. So... Yeah, they're not that special an enemy to fight. That sounds different. Oh, these guys have pretty decent... At least their counterparts do. Like the Garfs, what weren't they? So... yeah, just block. There we go. No problem. So, unfortunately, we're not getting any drops from them, but... you know, that stuff is usually pretty rare. Also, isn't... Halloweeno, is that like the last kind of pumpkin we haven't seen? Oh man, yikes. Don't want any of that. But I do like using the spear against these groups of enemies. It just... the spear is really effective at just clearing through dungeons. And we got another level up. Put a bit into attack, a bit into agility. Got a gem ring. That might be good. Let me see. Don't know if it's better than the necklace, though. Nope. Nope, man. Okay, this is the way up, isn't it? Yeah, that's the way up. I just went the wrong way, so... okay, let's get a bit further. Okay, there we go. Got a heat sink. Got another heat sink. So many fights that I'm just running away at this point, but... oh, it seems that we're at a high enough level where the running away gets a bit more difficult. Man, breaking the barrels and boxes is still giving us such low-grade parts to, you know, use. Like, we've been getting that stuff, like, from early on in the dungeon. So it doesn't seem like it's gotten much better. So I guess, like, some of what we... oh my gosh, there are so many enemies. But I don't want to fight them because they are not really dropping materials that I could use. Okay, but clearly the game is like telling me, hey, you need to start fighting more stuff, because clearly these guys must be right around my level. Because like in the higher floors, where there are much, you know, lower level enemies, it takes so much longer to run into things. But here I'm like running into them like every few seconds. So clearly what it's telling me then is that to be exploring this area, I need to be a higher level. The truth is, I'm probably just going to find the warp. Okay, there we go. Just some more stuff. Oh, come on. So many fights. Like, man, I need to be like another level to be doing anything down here unless I'm just straight up grinding. Oh, Killer Lance. That could be a problem. Man, he can reach so far. But let me just check something. Like, oh, I can't... oh, there we go. Yes, that's what I want to do. So if I can hit him with 2 of those, he's not a problem after that. That should be Zantek, who learned Stormwind, which is... what is it? It's a wind attack spell. So now we've got attack spells for everything at this point. So the next enchant, I bet, is going to be Enchant Wind or something like that. Maybe it'll be Enchant Gale, like, because those are like Enchant Aqua, Enchant Flare for those other ones. But it's definitely going to be the 4th element that we're missing. Okay, there's the warp. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so now I feel a bit more comfortable. Oh, we got a feather ornament. Too bad that is probably just another wind type thing. Okay, so I think with here, we're going to call it here. Yeah. So, next episode, I'll meet you back on the surface. We'll go talk to a Sakuro and see where we're going to head off to. Thank you all so much for watching. May you soar like the amazing falcons you are, and have a wonderful day. Peace out.